Good evening and welcome to tonight's MVCC Game of the Week featuring the 3-2 Valley View Spartans, coached by Bob Skidmore, versus the 2-3 Eaton Eagles, coached by Brad Davis. It's a beautiful 59-degree October night here at Barker Field in Valley View, and we're excited to bring you this action. I'll be hosting tonight's game solo, and my name is Aaron Faught, and we are ready for a really good SWBL showdown. And it looks like Valley View will be set off to receive the opening kickoff, and it looks like number 4, Drew Michael, will be kicking off for the Eaton Eagles, with Liam Musgrove set to return for Valley View. Here's the kick, and actually it'll be Michael Clark taking the ball off the 10-yard line, and he is up the sideline. He got a seam out to midfield, one man to beat, and looks like they blew it dead, stepped out of bounds right about the Eaton 40-yard line. So for Valley View, what a nice opening kickoff by the sophomore, Jacob Clark.
That's a 38.
So the Valley View offense will have starting field position at the Eaton 38-yard line, led by senior Ben Owens. Ben Owens leads the SWBL in passing yards. Musgrove in motion, quick handoff to the left. Little opening, and Musgrove's in the clear. He is down to the 20. He's got an opening, 10-5, touchdown, Valley View. Wow, just like that, 2 plays into the game, Valley View gets on the board. Liam Musgrove with a 38-yard touchdown to the left. And Valley View is leaving off, is kind of starting tonight right where they left off last week when they put 50 points on the board against the Milton Union Bulldogs, and Eaton's came in beating Franklin 7-0 last week, and not the start that the Eaton Eagles were looking for tonight. Kick is up and good by Caden Sears. Valley with a quick strike. Take a 7-0 lead. So again, he's coming in after a really nice victory against a tough Franklin Wildcat team last week, 7-0, and 2 weeks ago that was the same Franklin Wildcat team knocked out the Spartans in overtime, 9-3. So this is the last game of the regular season for both the Valley View Spartans and Eaton Eagles, with the playoffs starting next week. So both teams would like to have some momentum heading into the playoff scenario. And with the shortened season and COVID-19, it's a different playoff system than we're used to, where all teams will have an opportunity to compete in the playoffs, with some teams even having byes next week. So Caden Sears will be the kicker for Valley View. Eaton has number 8 and number 2 to set deep to return. Kick fielded about the 12-yard line by number 2, Josh Martin. He's met by Valley View right at the 30-yard line. It's a good special teams coverage by the Valley View Spartans. And we'll see the Eaton offense led by senior quarterback Dawson Blaylock. So the Eaton Eagles come out and spread shotgun offense. Quick handoff to Goyette off to the left, number 3, and Eaton will be without their leading rusher tonight, Aiden Williams.
Troy Cole on the back, gain of 2.
And so they're going to lean on Goyette, the junior, number 3, to kind of carry the load this week. So it'll be second and about 7 for the Eaton Eagles. Same slot formation. Fake handoff, a little bubble pass out to number 2. Makes a nice catch shook a tackler there and got a field for about a gain of 5 yards. And that was number 2, Josh Martin, on the reception. Second leading receiver for the Eaton Eagles. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 from their own 39-yard line. Blaylock from the shotgun set. Looking to pass. He's got freshman 33 out into the left-hand side. Nice little in route.
Pass is complete.
And again, that would be
number 33, Leslie Orr.
Number 33, Leslie Orr. So a nice third down pickup for the Eaton Eagles.
First down,
so that's going to be a first down for them at their own 48-yard line. And I know Valley View defensively is looking to put the clamps down on their passing game. They've been successful against the rush for the past couple weeks, but Eaton's going to look to air the ball out tonight. Quick hitter up the middle to Goit.
Ashton Goyette on the carry gets into the Valley View territory at the 45.
Into Spartan territory at about the 45-yard line. So it's a nice first down gain of 7 yards for the Eagles. And again, if you're Valley View, they're bending a little bit, and you'd like to see them get a stop here. And second and short for Eaton gives them a couple options, either play action pass or another little handoff. But they're going to come out with a trip set to the right. Blaylock in the shotgun set. Quick hitter over the middle to number 28 for about 8 yards. Another Eaton Eagles first down, and right now they are really having their way against the Valley View defense through the air. And that was number 28 for the Eaton Eagles, Christian Reyna, junior receiver. And if you're Eaton, you've got to be pleased with the aerial attack so far against this Valley View defense. So Blaylock again under with the shotgun set. Number 2 in short motion. Little quarterback keep up the right. Broke tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then he is drugged down by number 18, Troy Coulter, but not after a gain of about 8 or 9 yards. So a nice, tough run on first down for the senior quarterback for the Eaton Eagles. That's going to bring up
31-yard line, second down.
About second and 2 or 3 from the Valley View 31-yard line. And again, Eaton is putting together a nice little drive. Is a little bit different than Valley View's 2 plays with the quick strike ability, but right now Eaton is looking very efficient on offense. And Valley View defense is looking for a stop here. So here we go. Second and 2. Little fake handoff, counter up the middle to number 2. And he is met by Troy Coulter in the middle.
Gets down to
Josh Martin again with the carry
by Troy Coulter
for the Eaton Eagles, and that's going to be another first down for Eaton. Ball's going to be set up the Valley View 25-yard line. And again, Eaton is just very methodical in this drive, and I'm sure Coach Davis is very pleased so far. Back to their shotgun set, Blaylock under center. Roll out to the left, looking to pass. A little high for Leslie.
Pass is incomplete.
The comeback route. Decent coverage by Valley View. He did have Orr on the out route, just a little bit high, and I'm sure Blaylock would like to have that pass back. Either way, that does bring up going to be second and 10, and right now Valley View will take that. Little miscue by Eaton. So they're moving their tight end into the lineup right beside the quarterback here, still in the shotgun set for Blaylock. Quick handoff to Goyette, and he's going to be met by number 50.
Ashton Goyette on the
Mickey
carry.
Neal. In the backfield, looks like it's going to be a loss of 1. Great penetration.
Mickey Neal. Third down, 11.
by the senior defensive lineman for Valley View, and those are the 2 back-to-back stop plays that Valley View defense has been looking for. So this will bring up the first 3rd and long for Eaton. Blaylock in the gun, ready to take the snap. Looks to the right, he's got a little pressure, scrambling out to the right, fires to the sideline. It's number 8 with the reception, and he is going to work his way to the middle of the field, and he is going to be down at about the 13-yard line of Valley View. Nice 15-yard gain on 3rd down, and that's another first down for the Eaton
12-yard line.
And that was Eaton's leading receiver, number 8 senior Trevor Long, on the reception, and a good job by the senior quarterback to get outside the pocket, found his senior receiver on the sideline, and then he made some good moves to get upfield and get the first down. So it's going to be just outside the 10-yard line, so 1st and 10 from about the 12. Blaylock in the gun again. 2 in motion. Blaylock with the keeper up the middle. Broke 1 tackle, but then he is swarmed by a gang of Valley View defenders.
Tackle by Jackson Lang.
Yep, looks like Jackson Lang
picks up about 2 yards.
With the tackle, along with 2 or 3 other Valley View defenders. So a short game of about 1. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Eaton Eagles. So we're about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Valley View 7, Eaton 0. It's the first drive for Eaton, and started on their own 20-yard line. And they are now down inside the red zone. Shotgun pass, quick hitter, slant to number 8, Trevor Long. And he lost his footing about the 3-yard line. So this is going to be real close for a first down. And it looks like they are signaling first down, so it'll be first and goal
for the Eagles
from the 2-yard line. Yeah, nice little quick slant route. Senior quarterback to senior receiver, and again, slipped, or he might have had a chance to get into the end zone. So defensively for the Spartans, they would love to hold the Eagles to 3 points, and if you're Eaton, to be able to answer Valley View's quick scoring touchdown with a touchdown drive of their own would be good. So quick handoff to Goyette up the middle. He's leaning forward a little bit. Looks like he's going to be tackled.
We mark just short of the goal line
by a gang of Valley View defenders right at the 1-yard line. So 1-yard gain for Goyette, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. So this will allow Eaton to be a little more creative. They can just put the ball up the middle. I'd look for maybe the quarterback to run right up the middle, or even a quick play action little pass out here. So Blaylock under center. Yep, he's just going to sneak, rolls over the top, and this
on the carry.
The near line judge has him down at the 1.
Will be marked just short of the goal.
They're going to mark him short, and this will be 3rd and goal from about the half-yard line. Not sure if you can see on the TV screen, but they do have the orange marker just a couple inches outside the goal line, and again, that's new this year with the COVID regulations, is the referees will place an orange marker down. The center will actually carry the ball into the huddle and place it down. So it looks a little unique, but we are operating in unique times. So it's going to be a big play. We got Blaylock's going to line up in the shotgun here, and he's just going to take it up the middle. Referees blew it dead. Timeout Eaton right before the play. So maybe the coaches saw something that they didn't see. But, Blaylock is a big quarterback at about 6'2".
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this year our season depends on cooperating.
Yeah, the senior quarterback.
To follow the safety guidelines.
6'2", 213 pounds. So if you're Eaton, you might want to just lean on the big senior to get across the goal line. And for Valley View's defense, you got to be careful and really clog up the middle, and also watch for some of those quick passes. And right now, as we take this timeout break, it's really been a quick strike of Valley View, a great punt return or kick return to start off the game by Clark, and then just one play with Musgrove about 38 yards up to the left, and then Eaton's really just kind of marched it down the field, getting some key third down conversions through the air. So this will be another big third down conversion for the Eaton Eagles. So we are coming out of the timeout. Looks like Blaylock's going to line up under center here. Just a quick quarterback keep. He's getting pushed, and touchdown, Eaton Eagles.
Blaylock on the carry gets into the end zone for a
very nice drive by the Eaton Eagles, and a good answer to Valley View's quick strike, and they are one extra point away from tying this game in the first quarter. It looks like Eaton will have sophomore Drew Michael on for the extra point attempt, with the holder Brock Ebright, also a sophomore. And I know Valley View did get a blocked extra point last week, and looks like there is a penalty flag on it. Early indications.
Is good. 3-13.
Either Eaton or Valley. It looks like they're calling a holding call, so we'll see who gets marked off on the kickoff here. So either way, it looks like the try is going to be good. So with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter, you're going to have Valley View Spartans 7, the Eaton Eagles 7. And the penalty is holding on Valley View.
All right, the extra point is good.
The extra point is good, so that holding call off.
That'll be assessed
on the kickoff. So you got to give credit to the Eaton Eagles, who gave up 2 big plays to start the game and really answered the bell with a nice offensive drive.
As a result of that,
so they're going to have
a
good
from the 50-yard line.
Good starting kickoff position, and they'll be kicking off at the 50, and that'll be number 4, Michael Drew again. So you've got, for the Spartans, Liam Musgrove's the deep man, with Jacob Clark and JT Ferguson to his right and left. So here's the kick. Looks like it's going to be Musgrove about 2 or 3 yards in the end zone.
The end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Valley View at their own point.
So it is a touchback, which is ideal for Eaton, considering they did give up the big return to open the game, and Valley View will have first down at the 20-yard line. So we didn't get to see much of Valley View's offense other than the one play, and again, they're led by senior quarterback Ben Owens, who leads the SWBL in passing yards, with number 18 Troy Coulter and number 8 Liam Musgrove being his top 2 targets, and also leading the team in receiving yards. So you're going to have Owens under center, back to pass, going deep up the middle and overthrown, but there are 2 or 3 penalty flags on the play. It looks like this is going to be either a pass interference or holding on the Eaton Eagles. So, Ben, one of his favorite targets, and Liam Musgrove, and yeah, it looks like the early indication is it's going to be holding.
Defensive holding.
Yep, defensive holding against the Eaton Eagles. So that's going to be,
we'll bring the ball out to the 30. It'll be
10 yards, automatic first down for the Spartans. So they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. And we'll see how Eaton's defense can stand up to the Spartan aerial attack. I know they had the one play on the ground, but so now they're going back to the tight run and shoot. Quick handoff, nope, quarterback keeper, played very well.
Ben Owens keeps the ball.
Ben Owens with the keeper, swarmed by about 5 Eaton Eagles right there. So they were able to sniff that option play to the left out. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. And Ben Owens is also the Spartans' leading rusher on the year. Spartan's second leading rusher, Lucas Lynch, is out for, I think, his second or third straight game. So we wish a speedy recovery to him. So you've got Owens under center, snap, looking down to the left, pass out to J.T. Ferguson. Nice tackle by number 8, Trevor Long. Gain of about 5 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6 for Valley View.
Gain of 5, 3rd and 6.
On their own 34-yard line. And that's where Valley View's been real successful this year, is just getting the ball out of Owens' hands quick, taking what the defense gives them. Ferguson with a nice little 5-yard out, good hands, and give credit to Eaton. They played it well, secured the tackle, and didn't get any yards after catch. So 3rd and 6 for Valley View. Musgrove and Coulter up to top right. Little swing pass to Clark out to there. He's got some room, and he cuts it upfield and lowers his shoulder and down at about the 48-yard line. So a nice play on 3rd down and 6
by Josh Martin
for Clark. About 13 or 14-yard gain, and this will be a Valley View Spartan first down.
Out to the 47-yard line.
Right near midfield. It'll be on their own 47-yard line. So a good call on 3rd down. He had Clark wide open in the flat, and he was able to turn it up and get good yards. So you've got Ben Owens under center. 3-step drop, little pressure, roll to his left. Now he's cutting back. Flag down, and Ben Owens will be sacked for about 2-yard loss. And there is a penalty, which usually in the vicinity of offensive holding. So we'll see what Eaton does with this.
We got a penalty marker. Blocking it back on the offense.
So a block in the back by Valley View. It's going to take him back 10 yards, and that is a spot foul.
4-yard line.
So they'll be taken all the way back to around the 35, 34-yard line. So now we're looking at 1st and 23 for the Valley View Spartans. And while they don't need 23 on this play, maybe some chunk yards back. So quick handoff.
Jacob Clark on the carry, gets up to the 40-yard line.
Looks like he got about 5 or 6 of those yards back. So a deep down play. So it's going to be second and 7, 40-yard line. And here's if you're Valley View, you're probably looking to pass. You've got your 2 leading receivers at the top of Musgrove and Coulter. You've got Caruth and Ferguson down at the bottom. Ben Owens, 3-step drop. He's got Coulter up top. Nice play by number 2, Josh Martin, junior cornerback there. Owens put that right on the money, and you got to give credit to the Eaton Eagles cornerback there. And as Troy Coulter's a big target and usually wins those one-on-one battles, and so this will bring up a 3rd and 17 for Valley View. So we've got 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Owen's going to take it from the shotgun. Looking right now, he's looking left down. Airing it out, J.T. Ferguson down at the bottom. Good coverage on the play by Eaton. Number 8, Trevor Long. And looks like that's going to force the first punt of the game. So Eaton with a good offensive drive, and then really comes out. And Valley View was hurt by the block in the back penalty, which set them back to a 1st and 23. And Eaton didn't give him anything after that. So.
J.T. Ferguson.
So Valley View will have J.T. Ferguson back to kick, with Trevor Long for Eaton set to return. Looks like Eaton had too many men on the field. Quick timeout by
Eaton,
their head coach. So we'll take a quick little timeout break here. And again, Eaton, after absorbing the first 2 big plays from Valley View, has settled down and taken kind of control of this first quarter. We've got 33 seconds left. Valley View Spartans 7, Eaton Eagles 7. And they're going to get the ball back on a pending punt return. And if you're Eaton, you'd like to set up a good return some good yards and have their offense come out, which generated a lot of momentum on their first drive. So Eaton's got a change here. They've got number 2, junior Josh Martin, back deep to return this.
Now deep for the Eagles, number 2, Josh Martin.
Valley View look into the sidelines and set to punt here. Here's a snap to Ferguson. Kick is away. And fair catch signaled by number 2 at about the 25-yard line.
Fair caught in Eaton territory by Martin around the 25-yard line. First down, Eaton.
First and 10 for Eaton at their own 25-yard line, and that's about where they started the first drive of the game, and they were really able to march the ball down the field, mostly through the air. A couple nice gains on the ground from their quarterback and single back. So Valley View defensively has to regroup a little bit here. So Eaton comes out in their standard 4-receiver set. Goyette is a single back. Blaylock, shotgun pass, looking to the left. He's got number 2 out into the flat. A nice little quick hitter, 5-yard out for Martin.
Calls 29, gain of 4, second and 6.
So around a gain of 4 for Eaton, and if you're Eaton, that's exactly what you want to see. I mean, they can live with 4- and 5-yard gains on first down, and so far they've been able to do almost anything they've wanted to do, either through the air and a little bit on the ground. So 2nd and 6 for Eaton. Blaylock under center. Quick handoff up the middle to Goyette. He is tackled after about 2 or 3 yards by a convoy of
Mickey Neal
of Valley View Spartans.
Keith Kenner on the tackle, 3rd down, about 2.
So it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 for Eaton. And Valley View defensively would really like to get a stop here. So that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
All tied up at 7.
And again, we've got a tie, 7 for Valley View Spartans and 7 for the Eaton Eagles.
You can access MVCC from your Roku. Looking at the home page, select the Add Channels option. This will take you to the Roku channel store where you can find the Search Channel option on the left side of the screen. Enter in the word Screenweave and the Cablecast icon will pop up. This is a free channel, and it is where you will find different PEG access programming, including MVCCs. Once you add the channel, you can find it on your home screen with all of your other favorites. Inside Screenweave, you will find the Miami Valley Communications Council, among other access channels. Browse through pre-recorded council meetings or check out what is happening in any of our 4 MVCC channel streams.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here at Barker Field in beautiful Germantown, Ohio for the MVCC Game of the Week. We are deadlocked at 7. SWBO matchup, the final regular season game of the year for the Eaton Eagles and the Valley View Spartans. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 for the Eaton Eagles at their own 33-yard line. Senior Blaylock under center. Fake handoff up the middle, rolling right. He's got 84 out to the flat, and he's tackled.
Pass is complete to number 84.
Tackled by number 9, Matthew Cotterman, but not before he got the first down. There is a penalty flag on the field. Right about the line of scrimmage. Looks like early indication is going to be on the Valley View Spartans defensive holding.
Penalties, defensive holding.
So yes, the call will be against the Valley View defense, defensive holding.
First down.
And right now the penalties have really hurt the Valley View Spartans. It was a first down anyway, but that's going to give them some extra yards, and this will be a 1st down and 10 for the Eaton Eagles around their own 43-yard line. And again, you're continuing to see Eaton just get yards almost at will through the air. Got Blaylock under center, quick hitter up the middle to Goyette, and he is met right away by Valley View. And if you're Valley View, that's exactly what they need to see.
Keep center on the tackle. Gain of a yard.
It's like senior linebacker Jackson Lang on the initial hit. Also in there, number 51, Cade Sears. So a short gain of 1 for the Eaton Eagles. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Blaylock's back in the shotgun set here. Looking to his right now, looking to his left. Oh, J.T. Ferguson with a nice cut. Wow. What a comeback. Ferguson, he had an opportunity to make a big play. Dangerous pass for Blaylock, throwing all the way down here, and Ferguson was able to come up and make a play. And that's one of those plays. If he can secure that catch, there is no one between him and the end zone. But again, a good 2nd down stop. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for Eaton, and this is where, if you're Valley View, like to get your first stop of the game on 3rd down, force Eaton into a punting situation. But Eaton comes out in their 4 receiver set. Blaylock rolling to his left, got some pressure, throwing off balance, incomplete. Good pass by Blaylock down here. Freshman Leslie Orr just couldn't hang on to it. And that was kind of another break that the Valley View defense was looking for, forcing for Eaton to come out, and if you're Valley View,
Blaylock goes back to punt for Eaton.
You've got one of their most dangerous weapons back there, and senior Logan Tays. He's had 2 punt returns for touchdowns last week, 3 on the season. And if you're Eaton, I can't see a scenario where they're going to give him an opportunity to return. Punt is up and away. It's short. And, yeah, it takes a Valley View bounce and is going to be corralled by
the down at the 35-yard line.
At the Valley View 35-yard line. So that was the stop that Valley View was looking for.
1st and 10, Valley
Eaton
View.
had it. The pass conversion just couldn't hang on to it, and Valley View takes advantage of it. So this will be the 3rd drive for Valley View offense tonight. We are deadlocked at 7 apiece, 10 minutes and 41 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So Valley View's coming out in a tight set. Ben Owens under center. Quick handoff up the middle to Clark, and nothing going on there for Valley View.
No gain, maybe a gain of a yard.
To smother Clark as soon as he gets the ball.
Have it on the play by number.
And there hasn't been a whole lot of running room up the middle for Valley View tonight. They did pop the 1 off tackle play by Musgrove. And again, Valley View's going to come out in this really tight bunch set. Owens under center. Caruth in motion, and you'll see Valley View do this quite a bit, where they'll go in short motion, see what the defense reacts, and then call a play from there. Owens under center. Musgrove with the fake handoff. He's got Caruth over the middle. 1st down. Nice play by Owens to Caruth. It's going to be about a 15-yard gain. 1st down, Valley View at midfield. And with the injuries to Lucas Lynch and Austin Stidham, nice playing with a cast on his hand, Billy Caruth has come in for that slot and had a big game last week, and he's really, come into his own in the slot. So got Owens back to pass, quick screen to Clark. He's got a little bit of blockers. He's down to the right. He's up the sideline, and he stays inbounds, and he is going to be down. He's going to be touchdown. Jacob on a really nice play up the sideline. He was able to stay inbounds, caught the screen over the middle, had some blockers to the right, and give credit to the sophomore Jacob Clark for that 50-yard touchdown. So another quick strike by Valley View. You've got sophomore Caden Phillips. My apologies earlier. But Caden Phillips on for the extra point. Ben Owens will be the holder. Matthew Cotterman, the long snapper. Snap, hold is down, kick is away, and it is good. Another quick scoring drive for the Valley View Spartans, capped off by the 50-yard screen pass and run for Jacob Clark. 14-7 now, Valley View with the lead. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. So another really good answer by Valley View after getting their first defensive stop of the game. Caden Phillips going to stay on and kick off.
Back deep to receive the kickoff.
He's going to have Josh Martin back to receive the kickoff for him. It's a sophomore. The kick is up and away. It's a short kick, fielded about the 16-yard line by Martin. Oh, he's got an opening, and good tackle by J.T. Ferguson out there.
Josh Martin returns that kickoff out to about 35 yards.
He had a nice hole and looked like he had some daylight.
First down,
really good open field tackle by the junior Ferguson. But nonetheless, Eaton with a nice return, and they're going to have good field position. Their own 35-yard line to start this drive. So Valley, see what Eaton comes out with. They're going back to the 2x2 receiver set. Blaylock in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Quick handoff. Little jet sweep to the left to Martin, number 2, and he's sheds a tackle, and he's got about 11 yards. First down. Stidham.
First down.
Laying on the tackle, but not before
45.
Martin for Eaton gets a nice first down gain of about 10.5 yards. So it'll be first and 10 for Eaton on their own 45-yard line. Again, give credit to Eaton's offense tonight without their leading rusher, but you can't really tell because they've been able to put up some yards. Blaylock under the gun again. Little handoff, delayed handoff to Goyette up the middle. Valley View had that sniffed out. Lang on the tackle again, along with 75.
Right after a short gain.
Chase Baker.
To 75.
So it looks like about 2-yard gain.
Jackson
for
Ryan.
Goyette.
Gain of 2.
For Eaton, and bring up 2nd and 8. And if you're Eaton, I think you've had a lot of success there. And I would look for them to kind of stay with their passing game. So Valley View defensively has got to keep the receivers in front of them, break on the ball. So right now Eaton's got their 2 lead receivers to the top of the screen. Shotgun by Blaylock. He is looking up there. Quick dump off to Goyette. He brings it up the middle. He's going to be tackled by Troy Coulter, but there is a flag in the backfield.
You got a penalty marker in
Looks
the
like, yeah, their original indication is going to be holding against Eaton.
Holding against the Eagles.
So that'll be a spot
Mark
foul.
off from that spot.
We're going to mark off 10 yards from the spot. So
Take the ball back
that's
to
really
the 32-yard line. Remain
a tough penalty for
second
Eaton
down.
as they were right at the first down marker, but that's going to take them back, and that's going to be about 2nd and 22. So we've had some second longs this evening already with some offensive penalties that have really stalled some drives, and Valley View's hoping that this drive can stall based on that penalty. Get some chunk yards back here. You don't have to get all 22 on one play. He's got Martin in motion. Quick handoff, jet sweep to the right. He's got the edge. He's going to be, and a nice tackle
Martin on the
by Logan Tays out
on the
there.
right side, tackled by
Also Matthew Cotterman.
Logan Tays.
So he had a little bit of daylight, but give credit to the Valley View linebacker and the safety. Really converged and shut that down quickly.
Down.
about a gain of 5 and going to bring up 3rd and 17. Again, defensively, like to see Valley be all in front of him. Hold him to about 5 or 10 yards. He's got Blaylock in the shot. He's rolling out to his left, looking for 2 in the flat, and just a little wide. That was receiver Josh Martin out there. He caught it. It would have been short of the first down, but just an errant throw by the senior quarterback. And if you're rolling out to the left, that's a tough throw, rolling out to the opposite side. So it looks like Eaton's going to keep their quarterback back there to do the punting duties.
Logan Tays deep.
Valley View will have a single returner this time in Logan Tays. Looks like they're out in more of a safe punt return formation. Punt is away, and Tays going to have an ability to return it here. He catches it about the 24-yard line. He's out to the right, and he's got some room. And he's got a convoy of blockers. Holder with the block. He's got Farouk out there, and Tays got the ball stripped, and that looks like it is going to be.
All right, that return fumble was
that's
not
going to
loose.
be
Right outside the goal line. It traveled into the end zone and out
by
of bounds.
Tays at about the 4-yard line. The fumble went through the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. And wow, Eaton's going to get a really big break there and get the ball back on their own 20-yard line. And give credit to junior Braden Boston, number 84 for Eaton. He didn't quit on the play and was able to chase down Tays, who looked like he had a shot at another punt return. And Eaton, what a break there, as it looked like Valley View was going to be sitting on 21-7 lead, and now Eaton's got the ball back on their own 20-yard line. And Tays has just been electric as the return man this year, and another nice wall right return from Valley View. And so if you're Valley View, you're looking to get another stop and another opportunity. So quick jet sweep to Martin to the right, lowers his head.
Josh Martin on the sweep
like
on the right side.
Gonna finally
taken out of
tackle
bounds by Billy Caruth.
after about 6-yard gain for Martin.
Take the ball out to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 3.
Eaton on their own 26-yard line. And we are going to have a timeout on the field. Looks like maybe a equipment or injury timeout.
Go Jackson! Come on, Jackson!
So Vallady's going to be able to get some personnel substitutions in and out here, because it looks like it was just a brief injury timeout by the officials. So we're sitting on 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Valley View Spartans 14, Eaton Eagles 7. Second and about 3 from the Eaton 26-yard line. Senior Blaylock in the shotgun set, and he's going to keep the ball right up the middle and runs forward for about a 5-yard gain and a first down for the Eaton Eagles.
Matthew Cotterman on the tackle.
Nice play call from Eaton.
First down, Eaton,
big
31.
senior quarterback is able to just take the handoff, find a hole right up the middle, and just fall forward for about a 4 or 5-yard gain. And Eaton continues to be able to put up some good yards offensively. So you've got Blaylock under center now. Fake handoff, little counter, number 2, and he is hit hard by Troy Coulter up the middle.
Counter. Right after a short gain.
A little short gain of 2 or 3 for Martin. And really, number 2, Josh Martin's been featured quite a bit for the
Tackle made on the play by Braden Gibbs. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
And he's made some nice runs and also some nice catches tonight. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Dawson Blaylock in the shotgun formation. 2x2 receiver set. Here's a snap and a delayed handoff to Goyette. He's got some running room out to the right-hand side. He is stopped. Troy Coulter.
Ashton Goyette on the carry. Gets out near the 40, not 39.
And number 11, Braden Gibbs. But a nice little second down delayed handoff call.
3rd down and 2.
So bring up about 3rd and 1.5 for Eaton. You got Ben Owens coming on for Austin Stidham, the safety position. Again, Austin's been playing with a cast on his hand. See if he just needs a quick breather. So 3rd and short for the Eaton Eagles on their own 39-yard line. Senior quarterback Dawson Blaylock in the shotgun. Goyette off to his left. Quick handoff to Goyette up the middle, and he's just going to fall forward for about 3 yards. Another Eaton Eagle first down.
Tackled by Braden Gibbs.
Clock is going to stop for
First down,
the chains to move.
42.
4 minutes to go in this second quarter, and if you're Eaton, you'd like to just keep getting 4 and 5 yard gains at a time and take as much time off the clock as possible. They really don't want Valley View to get the ball back, and if they can find a way to score before half, they will get the ball to start the second half. It looks like Valley View's going to call a defensive timeout. That's going to stop the clock with 3 minutes and 51 seconds here in the second quarter. And it's really been a first half of big momentum swings, and Valley View got the ball. A nice kickoff by Clark, and really one play on offense, and Musgrove with 38 yards, and then Eaton got the ball back and took their time and marched the ball right down the field and was able to answer. Then Valley View was held to a punt on their second possession, and Eaton was held to a punt. Then Valley View another quick strike opportunity with Clark with the big 50-yard touchdown screen pass. And then really the turning point, Valley View's defense held Eaton again, and a nice punt return by Logan Page, but the unfortunate fumble through the back of the end zone took away a touchdown opportunity for Valley View and got Eaton the ball back on their own 20-yard line. They've been able to put 22 yards and get 2 first downs and really keep Valley View's defense on the field. So come out of this timeout, 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. Blaylock under the gun. Back to pass. Up, nothing open, and gets up the middle for a nice gain of about 5 yards when the pocket collapsed. Tackling the play by 75.
Gain of 5.
So give credit to the senior quarterback for Eaton. He didn't have anyone open, pocket collapse, and he just stepped up and was able to make something out of nothing and get a nice 5-yard gain on first down. So Eaton's going to come out with a tight set. Martin in the slot to the right, Goyette in the backfield. Fake handoff, counter to Martin
on the carry, tackle by Austin.
Again, he's going to get about 5 yards for another Eaton Eagle first down. That's kind of been the formula for Eaton this first half, is just 4, 5, 6-yard gains. Their only real negative play was the holding penalty, which forced a punt on the last possession, but they've really been able to get 4 and 5 yards seemingly almost every other play. So again, Eaton comes out in the 2x2 set. Blaylock under the gun this time. Looking to pass, looking left. He's got Leslie Orr in the flat and just a little end run. And the freshman couldn't hang on to it. Pass was a little high and behind, but definitely a catchable ball, and I know Eaton would like to have seen that completion happen. But again, we've seen a few Eaton Eagle missed throws or drops, and the Valley View defense has been fortunate on those, but that's really been, other than a couple big plays, the only real stops that Valley View's had. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. And Blaylock in the gun, and unfortunately offsides for the Valley View defense, as they were showing blitz and just got a little too aggressive. Again, just untimely penalties for Valley View tonight's really cost them. So it's going to go from a 2nd and 10 for the Eaton Eagles to 2nd and 5. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. Eaton trailing Valley View 14-7, but looking to continue this drive. Quick handoff to Goyette up the middle. Breaks one tackle, spins. Going to get about 3 or 4 yards on the second down. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Chase Baker and Jackson Lang on the tackle for the Spartans. And this might be 4th down territory for the Eaton Eagles. Just over 2 minutes left in the half, and they're in no hurry to run a play. Look for Eaton to quick hitter up the middle, quarterback keep. You've got Martin in the slot to the left. You watch him on the counter. So it is going to be a rollout. Throws off his back, shoulder, and incomplete. Yet Austin Stidham on the coverage here. Dangerous pass play by the senior quarterback as he was rolling left, threw off his back foot, threw it over the intended target of Goyette, and Austin Stidham with a sliding interception attempt, but pass fell short, incomplete, and it's 4th and 2. And after the first half defensively, Valley View would really like to see a stop here. Eaton's going to come out in the shotgun set, look for a quick pass. Actually, it's going to be Blaylock up the middle, and Valley snuffed out. Big, huge stop on 4th and 2 for Valley View, and they're going to get the ball back with 1 minute and 51 seconds left. 2 timeouts, which for Valley View's offense has been plenty of time to get another score. Again, Valley View 14, Eaton Eagles 7, and a really big play call for Eaton. They elected to go up the middle with their quarterback, and they've really had success through the air on some of those 3-step drops and quick hitters, and might question the play call there on 4th and 2. But either way, Valley View comes out in this tight set. Caruth in motion, going to be a counter play to Musgrove to the left. He's wiggles a little bit, gets a good 4-yard gain. Not much there, so good credit to Musgrove there. He's finding a little bit of hole and making some good tough yards. So 1 minute and 30 now for Valley View. They come out in the same tight formation. Actually got trips down here to the right, even though it's tight. Owens under center, back to pass. He's got Musgrove over the middle. He's at the 35, 30, and he is going to be tackled. Nice play. Musgrove tackled by 4. But a good, probably 25-yard gain for Owens to Musgrove. Valley is going to hurry up offense. Owens in the shotgun set. Looking left. Pass a little high for Ferguson to the left.
Pass ball's incomplete.
And they was fortunate that he didn't come down because it looked like number 8, Trevor Long, had an opportunity to make a play on it. Either way, incomplete pass. Stop the clock for Valley View. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the Eaton 29-yard line. And you'll see with all the COVID restrictions, Valley View has to run out and go pick up the football. So they will reset the game clock to allow Valley View to go run and pick up the ball. So Valley View comes. So it looked like there was some confusion out there. The play clock should have been reset to allow a Valley View player to go out and get it. Play clock wasn't reset, and it forced Valley View to call a timeout. So a little unfortunate if you're Valley View, as the play clock was, or the game clock was stopped, but the play clock continued to run. And I think you've got Coach Skidmore kind of talking to one of the officials. And yep, so Valley View's called their second timeout, and that leaves them with 1. 1 minute and 10 left the second quarter. Valley View 14, Eaton Eagles 7. Ball in the Eaton Eagle 29-yard line. Valley View's going to come out with Owens in the shotgun. Got Musgrove and Ferguson to the left. Caruth and Coulter to the right. Caruth in motion. Fake handoff. Oh, he's got Musgrove wide open. Catch the ball at the 10-yard line, and he is going to break it into the end zone for a Valley View touchdown.
Good for a Valley View touchdown.
7-second play right after the timeout. Valley View capitalized on some motion.
29-yard touchdown pass for the Spartans.
And that is the second touchdown pass for Ben Owens tonight, and the second touchdown for Liam Musgrove, the senior. He's got one through the air and one through on the ground. So not sure if that was blown coverage there for Eaton. As Musgrove found himself wide open about the 10-yard line, and Owens put the pass right on him, and Musgrove did the rest from there. Caden Phillips on for the extra point. The kick is up and good. So Valley View answers with the turnover on downs that the defense gave him in 1 minute. Was able to put points on the board. And really that's kind of been the story tonight, is Valley View's offensive touchdown drives have been very quick, and Eaton's offense has really chewed up the clock. I think if you looked at time of possession, it might be 15 minutes for the Eaton Eagles and probably only 4 or 5 minutes for Valley View. So Valley View's going to take a 21-7 lead with 1:04 left in the second half. Caden Phillips once again will be on for the Valley View kickoff. He'll set the ball up on the near hash at the bottom. Eaton has Martin and Long back to receive.
Kevin Phillips kicking off. Josh Martin, Trevor Long deep for the Eagles.
And if you're Eaton, they have been able to move the ball mostly through the air, so they do have an opportunity to get some points here. And defensively, Valley View would like to hold on to 7 and go into halftime with a 14-point lead. Here's Phillips with the squib kick. Ball bouncing around, it's on the ground, and it did look like Eaton recovered that. Valley View had an opportunity. Don't believe it was designed as a squib onside kick, but anytime you squib a kick on the turf, bounces and crazy bounces.
Covered up by Braden Boston.
Eaton did fortunately recover
Eagles,
for them, and they're going to
35.
have starting field position at the 35-yard line with 1:01 and 2 timeouts. Actually, Eaton only has 1 timeout left. So Blaylock's going to be in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's looking down here to the left. He's got Orr again. Another drop by Orr. And you got a feel for the freshman tonight. He's had some opportunities. And looks like he's just trying to run with the ball before he had it secured. Incomplete pass does stop the clock for Eaton. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for them on their own 35-yard line. Eaton comes out with Long to the top of the screen. It's going to be a quick handoff to Goyette, and Valley View's got him wrapped up for about a 2-yard gain. It looks like Eaton with that play call might be content just to run the clock out and go into halftime.
53.
You have a Valley View player shaking up, so it is going to stop the clock briefly.
Down.
Looks like he's able to get up and just another injury timeout, but they'll start the clock as soon as the play resets. Again, you're going to see Ben Owens come in at safety for Austin Stidham. 3rd and 8 for Eaton. 42 seconds, 19 seconds on the game clock, and again, they're just going to be content to run this down. It'll be interesting to see if they try to air one out and catch Valley View with a play, or if they're just going to run the ball and chew up the rest of the clock and go into halftime with a 21-7 deficit. Blaylock under center, yep, and he's just going to hand it off to Goyette up the middle.
Goyette on a carry. Gets across 41.
Valley View does have one
down.
timeout, and with Logan Tays set the returns, 14 seconds.
58 Tyler Brock.
See if they're going to call a timeout and set up a return, or if they're just going to go in. It looks like Valley View is just going to let the time run out and go into halftime with a 21-7
All right,
lead.
that'll be the end of the half. Halftime score, Valley View 21.
So a good first half for the Valley View Spartans. 21 points on really big plays, 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. Eaton did win the time of possession and was able to get some good yardage through the air mostly, and some on the ground. So
marching band.
we are going to take it to a halftime break, and we will join back up with you after halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Valley View High School Marching Band. The 2020 Spartan Marching Band is led onto the field by drum major Kirsten Holt. With all the uncertainty of these past months, the VBHS Marching Band is excited to have the opportunity to perform for all of you tonight. This evening's halftime performance will feature some of the marching band's favorite popular hits from the 2000s. We open tonight's show with Havana, a Camila Cabello song that rocketed to the top of the charts in 2017 and won multiple prizes at the 2018 American Music Awards. The band will close their halftime performance with British rock bands Coldplay's global hit Viva La Vida. The Valley View Marching Band would like to thank the entire community for your continued support, heart emoji, and we hope that you enjoy this evening's halftime show.
Welcome back to the MVCC Game of the Week here, Barker Stadium, home of the Valley View Spartans. Have a halftime lead over the Eaton Eagles 21-7, and got a special guest joining me in the announcer's booth tonight, and he is a third-generation Valley View Spartan, and Noah Fott. What did you think of the first half?
The Spartans had a quick first drive, and that first drive on defense was a little shaky, but other than that, it's been Spartans have been doing well. Eaton still gotten good run chunks and pass yards.
So if you're Valley View, what would you like to see them accomplish in the second half?
They're giving up too many yards. Like every other play, if they're not getting good yards, they're getting like 5 or 6 yards.
How about offensively? How have the Valley View Spartans looked in the first half?
They have thrown the ball really well, and I think they should keep throwing the ball.
Dynamite analysis. They don't call him the best color man in the league for nothing, folks. Valley View will be kicking off from left to right. Eaton Eagles in the all-white road uniforms, Valley View in the all navy blue home uniforms. Also, it'd be interesting to see too. Valley View's elected to squib or pooch kick a lot this year versus kicking deep, and Eaton does have some dangerous returners in Josh Martin and senior Trevor Long. So you've got Valley View huddled around the 40-yard line, bunched up, and we are ready to go. It looks like junior JT Ferguson's going to be on for the kickoff duties to start the second half. And again, Eaton, number 8, Long, and number 2, Martin, set back to return.
Trevor Long beat. JT Ferguson kickoff.
Little squib kick by Ferguson, fielded by the up back 28. He's got a little bit of room. Ball's out, ball's on the ground, and it looks like Ferguson's going to come away with the fumble recovery. So exactly what you drew up at halftime if you're Valley View.
First down.
JT Ferguson comes on to squib kick. And the Valley View special teams made a nice hit. Looked like that was Christian Reyna on the return for Eaton and wasn't able to hold on, and JT was right there for the fumble recovery. So Valley View's going to get the ball to start the second half at the Eaton Eagles 37-yard line. Again, Valley View's coming out in this tight set. Ben Owens under center, Musgrove in motion, quick handoff to the left, and he is met in the backfield. That's going to be a loss on the play of about 5 yards. So other than the one run by Musgrove, Valley View hasn't had too much success on the ground tonight.
Loss about 4.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 14 for Valley View after that loss of around 4. Got Musgrove down here and to the bottom, Holder out wide to the bottom, Caruth and at the top. Owens back to pass, looking for a screen pass to Clark. Oh, actually that was Logan Taze, senior number 5, back in the.
Tackle immediately.
He is going to be ruled down before he fumbled the ball.
Tinsman.
Again, good play by Eaton to really
gain a yard, 3rd and 13.
Lock up Taze as soon as he caught the ball. So that's going to be a no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for Valley. And not the way you wanted to start out after that quick turnover. But Valley View's had some good success this year on 3rd and long. So you've got Owens under the center now. He's going to walk it back to shotgun. He's got Taze offset to his right. Looking to pass to the right. He's got Colder down here. Nice toe-touch catch. Toe-touch catch on the sideline. And that'll be enough for a first down. 15-yard gain for the senior. Colder on the sidelines. They needed 13. That'll be a first First down and 10 for Valley at the 25-yard line, and that's, I believe Troy's first catch of the night after his second target. Good pass by Owens, nice route by Troy. Musgrove in motion, fake to him, roll out. He's got some daylight and steps out of bounds after a gain of about 8 yards for Owens. So a nice play design. They've ran that power left to Musgrove a couple times a night, and then this one just came out. Owens kept it off the fake, rolled out. Good coverage by Eaton.
Bring up second down and
Owens
1.
had a nice little alley to get up the sideline and get a positive gain of about 8 or 9 yards. Once again, the officials have called a player timeout. And we've seen that a lot tonight, where I think with all the COVID conditions this year, if anyone's got any signs of either injury or anything else, the officials are going to be quick to call the play dead and get substitutions in. So Valley View is reset. They're tight formation. Musgrove in motion to the left. It's going to be a counter to Caruth, back to the right. Nice little hole right there, and he's going to pick up a good second and short yardage. Gain on 8 yards inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal for Valley View at the 7-yard line. Good hard run by Billy.
Valley View. The ball just inside the 8.
Senior cornerback and slot back for Valley View. So first and goal from around the 8 now, and Valley View under that tight. Musgrove in motion, quick handoff, no fake. Owens going to keep. He's got some yards, and looks like he's in for the touchdown. Good keep by touchdown. Owens had the Eagle defense fake. Nice fake to Logan Tays up the middle, and he was able to break a few tackles around the 3-yard line. And Ben Owens in for the Valley View touchdown. And that's Owens' first touchdown on the ground tonight, his third total touchdown. He had 2 touchdown passes in the first half. You will have Caden Phillips on for the extra point attempt, and with Ben Owens holding. Kick is up and good, so that's going to put Valley View up 28-7 with 9 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter, and really for Eaton, a nightmarish start to the second half with the fumble on the opening kickoff return, recovered by Valley View, and then the third down and long conversion by Valley View was a real backbreaker for Eaton, and then Valley View was able to punch it in from there. So Valley View offensively continues to have good success in striking in relatively quick fashion. As you know, there's only been just a little over 2 minutes off the clock to start this second half.
Deep to receive the kickoff.
So it looks like JT Ferguson is going to do the kickoff duties again.
JT Ferguson kicking off.
And I would imagine we're going to see another squib kick. So if you're Eaton, you might want to be ready and even move up your returners. Again for Eaton, number 8 Long, number 2 Martin, set to return. Ferguson for Valley View's got the ball lined up on the 40-yard near hash. It's a deep kick, and it's going to go over the head of Martin and actually go into the end zone. Beautiful kick by JT Ferguson.
Back, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've had a couple squib kicks, and Eaton's going to start the ball at their own 20-yard line, which is great defensive field position for Valley View. Looks like Valley View's got their normal defensive starters in to start the second half. Eaton coming out again with their 2x2 receiver set. Dawson Blaylock, senior quarterback, in the shotgun. Ashton Goyette to his right. Quick handoff to Josh Martin. Little jet sweep to the right.
Josh Martin on the carry.
Looks like he's going to have 2 or 3 yards out to the 22-yard line.
Jackson
So
Lang on the
officially a
tackle.
2-yard gain. Good pursuit by Valley View
They
Spartan
gained 2,
defense.
2nd and 8.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Eaton Eagles. And those are the stops that Valley View didn't really have in the first half. They, allowed Martin to get a little bit loose on some of those jet sweeps. There was a penalty flag on that play. As well.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. So that's going to back it up.
We'll take the ball back.
Didn't quite see the flag when it was thrown, but that is going to be a 10-yard penalty.
The 10-yard line, so it'll be.
That should be a
First
and 20. Again, 1st and 20 for the Eaton Eagles on their own 10-yard line. Blaylock in the shotgun set. Goyette off to his left. 2-by-2 receiver set. Fake handoff out to the flat to Martin. And Austin Sidham's there immediately to wrap him. In fact, that's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play.
Take the ball back to the 6-yard line.
Good
Second
coverage
down.
by the Valley View secondary. And a good secure tackle by Austin Stidham. Not really what you drew up if you're the Eaton Eagles there, as you're already backed up on a 1st and 20, and now you're looking at 2nd and 24 from their own 6-yard line. So we're going to see if Valley View elects to pressure here, or if they're just going to sit back, play a little more conservative. Blaylock in the shotgun set, looking to his right. Little high for senior.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down.
So incomplete pass. And Eaton's run that little 5-yard in route from the receivers pretty successfully tonight, and that was just a little high throw by the senior. So now if you're Eaton, you're going to be looking at a 3rd and 24 from your own 6-yard line. I'm not sure the play call that they have in mind here. But again, see if Valley View elects to bring some pressure or if they're just going to sit back and try to keep everything in front of them. Blaylock roll out to the right. He's got some pressure. He's just going to throw the ball away.
Pass incomplete.
Pressure applied by junior Tyler Brock. And, just forced Dawson Blaylock just to have to throw that away. So good defensive stand by Valley View to start the 3rd quarter, and they're going to have great field position. Senior Austin Tays is going to be the lone return man. And he's going to be set up at the Eaton 40-yard line, and their punter is about 1 yard from the end line. Looks like Billy Cruz going to step back to join him. And high punt, returnable punt for Tays at the 33-yard line, looking for a wall right. He's got it bottled up, and Tays has made a man miss and down to about the 8-yard line. So it looked like Eaton had the return right behind, and Tays made a nice broken tackle, spin move, and was able to get up the sideline. So Valley View is going to have great field position after the good return by Tays. So 1st and goal from their own, or from the Eaton 8-yard line. Looks like a miscue in the backfield and a fumble. They're going to call him down.
Going to be hit for a loss in the backfield.
So you had Owens look to hand off to the right. Jacob Clark was running to the left.
Austin Goyette on the tackle.
So that's going to be, that miscue is going
Be a loss.
to be a loss of
2nd and goal.
Loss of 2 yards. 2nd down and goal from the 10-yard line for Valley View. And when Valley View's lined up in that tight formation, they haven't had the same success as when they spread out. And there's another miscue. I'm not sure if he got the handoff cleanly or not, but he was wrapped up immediately as soon as the ball was snapped. So back-to-back negative plays for
Back on
Valley
the play
View.
by Carson Schaefer.
And now that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 12. So I think if you're Valley View, you might want to put Owens back into the shotgun, get him away from the center. Right now, Eaton's really getting some pressure up the middle. Spread out Eaton. Valley View back in the tight set, shotgun set. Owens, keeper, and he'll get down to about the 5-yard line.
Keeper down the 5-yard line.
Good coverage by Eaton. The pocket collapsed. Owens stepped up, got 7 yards. It looks like they're going to bring on
play by number 52.
Caden Phillips to try the
Cameron
field.
Lewis.
So unfortunate if you're Valley View had the nice return
Bring
by
up
Taze
4th and
after
goal.
the 3 and out by the defense to get a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Couple negative plays, and then
Valley View
give
lines
credit
up for a
to
field goal.
Eaton for stopping them on 3rd and goal. So Caden Phillips setting up for about a 22-yard field goal. It's a little bit longer than an extra point range, but it will be on the right hash. Here's a snap, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. There is a late penalty flag thrown in. So we'll see what they've called it. Yeah, I know if this is against Eaton, it could give Valley View another opportunity. So it is going to be a personal foul on the Eaton Eagles.
Personal foul.
Call was roughing the center.
On Eaton.
So, it is a new
Roughing the
rule that's
center.
been installed lately that you do have to give the center or the long snapper an
half the
opportunity to
distance
snap
to
the ball
and first down.
and give a little bit
Valley
of
View.
time to engage the blockers.
We'll take that field goal off the board.
So
1st and goal down just
this will be an
inside
automatic
the
1st
3.
down for Valley View. So a really unfortunate penalty for Eaton. And we'll see if Valley View can capitalize on the Eaton error. So it is going to be 1st and goal from the 3. And again, Valley View in that tight set. Ben Owens under center. Musgrove in motion. Handoff to Musgrove, and he's got open room. And now good pursuit tackle by senior Trevor Long.
Number 8.
For Eaton. It looked like Musgrove had a lane for the end zone, and
2nd goal.
and the cornerback for Eaton really closed it quickly. So that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4, and again, Valley View's going back to the tight formation. Owens under center. Clark is the lone back. Caruth in motion. Quarterback keep. Pitch out to Billy, and he's got room.
The loss and pitch out to number 1, Billy Caruth.
So a good play call there. Fake up the middle, the option to Clark. Owens with the pitch out to Billy, and Eaton had no one out there to defend that. And if you're running that tight formation, it does allow you to get to the edge because it does bring all of Eaton's defenders in a little bit tighter. And when it's run like that, it does look really, it is a beautiful offensive play when that happens. Caden Phillips on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So after Valley View gets a second chance at 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line from the Eaton personal foul, they do capitalize and put it through for a touchdown. So that is going to bring the score to Valley View 35 and Eaton 7 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So Eaton was able to take their first drive of the night and really march it down and score. And since then, Valley View's defense has answered the call and put up some defensive stops. Turnover on downs, a turnover on special teams. Logan Taze, again, magnificent night returning.
Kickoff. We got
for Valley View and gave him good field position there. Valley View again, they scored. It's been quick scoring drives. So 2 quick touchdowns here in the third quarter to get the lead to 35-7 Valley View. Caden Phillips now kicked down to about 15-yard line. It's Martin, and he is going to be wrapped up by number 53, Gavin DeGroat. Nice open field tackle by DeGroat.
And that's going to be 21-yard line, first down, Eaton.
First down for Eaton at their own 21-yard line. So a nice kick by Phillips, and another good special teams play by Valley View, and they have really had some good success this year on all of their special team plays. So again, you're going to see Eaton come out in their 2x2 receiver set. Dawson Blaylock, senior quarterback under center. Back to pass, pocket collapse. He's got some room, and Matthew Potterman with the tackle. Yeah, looks like 14 is unfortunately slow getting up there. And good collapse by Matthew Cotterman there as he was able to come back and kind of chase down the quarterback, and who had a little bit of a window to get down to the near sideline. So we're going to take a quick injury timeout, and we hope that 14 is going to be okay.
You can access MVCC from your Roku. Looking at the home page, select the Add Channels option. This will take you to the Roku channel store, where you can find the Search Channel option on the left side of the screen. Enter in the word Screenweave and the Cablecast icon will pop up. This is a free channel, and it is where you will find different PEG access programming, including MVCCs. Once you add the channel, you can find it on your home screen with all of your other favorites. Inside Screenweave, you will find the Miami Valley Communications Council, among other access channels. Browse through pre-recorded council meetings or check out what is happening in any of our 4 MVCC channel streams.
And welcome back after that brief injury timeout. Senior quarterback Dawson Blaylock was able to walk off under his own power. But it does look like we are going to see a different quarterback in for the Eaton Eagles. Sophomore, number 18, Brock Ebright. So he's going to line up in the shotgun set. Ashton Goyette, offset to his right. And he's just going to hand off to Goyette to the left, and he is immediately tackled by a couple of Valley View defenders. Late penalty flag.
Across the 25. We got a penalty marker after the play.
And after the play, usually is going to be their unsportsmanlike personal foul. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's going to be a dead ball personal foul on
dead ball personal
on
foul on the defense. 15 yards out into the end of the play. Take the ball out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. First down.
So after Valley View got a couple stops, and it goes from a third and long to automatic first down for the Eaton Eagles.
Shake it up, JT, let's go!
So after the penalty by Valley View, we'll see how their defense responds. Eaton's coming out in shotgun set. Ebright, roll out to his right, and he's just going to throw it in the vicinity of Trevor Long. But he had some pressure.
That Eaton pass travels out of bounds.
Play and
incomplete, second and goal, or second and 10.
So the incomplete pass is going to bring up second and 10 for the Valley View Spartans. Looks like Eaton is going to bring back starting quarterback, senior Dawson Blaylock, so it is good to see him back out there. You never want to see injuries, especially to seniors. So second and 10 for Eaton Eagles. Martin and Long to the top of the screen. Blaylock under center. He's going to fire deep down the sidelines, and he's got Trevor Long open, And pass is a little underthrown, and they're going to get Billy Caruso the pass interference there. As Long had gotten behind the defense, and Billy
pass interference on defense,
was able to catch up, but just didn't turn back and play the ball. So there's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Eaton. And I guess if you do get beat on a play, having a 15-yard penalty versus a 30 or 40-yard pass completion or even a 50-yard touchdown pass isn't the worst-case scenario if you're Valley View. So it is going to be, so Eaton is going to have the ball in Valley View territory for the first time in the second half. Blaylock rolling out to his right. Quick pass out to the flat. He's got Trevor Long out there for about a 2 to 3 yard gain, and we've got another penalty.
Penalty marker after play.
So referees are getting together and trying to see what the play is going to call, but it does look like after the play. I'm not sure if it's a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Heads in the game. Let's go.
So it is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the defense. It's also going to be a dead ball personal foul against Eaton.
Okay, we had offsetting penalties here.
So it looks like the officials are still talking it over. So while we're waiting, it looked like it was about a 3-yard pass completion, which would normally bring up. Yep. So those plays are after the play was blown dead. So those penalties will be dead ball penalties. Looks like they're going to offset and bring us up to about 2nd and 8.
Being a 2, 2nd and 8. We had a personal foul on the offense and an unsportsmanlike on the defense.
So the officials are still in the middle. I'm not sure if they're trying to sort out. So it looks like Eaton is going to maintain possession of the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 8. So we're still pausing. Looks like the officials were talking to the Eaton head coach earlier. He's come down and he's talking to Coach Skidmore at the bottom, just explaining what happened so he can coach up his boys. So it looks like we are ready for play again, and you'd like to kind of see a little bit of the chippiness that's happened over the past couple plays subside and just get back to playing hard football. So Valley View is going to call a timeout defensively, maybe just to calm down the defense. We've had a couple dead ball penalties over the past couple plays, so again, in a game that's 35-7 and the defense has played well for the majority of the night, you'd like to see them just calm down, get back to playing good, solid defense. And if you're Eaton, you'd like to continue to be able to move the ball against Valley View and try to put some more points on the board. Again, they're not the high-scoring offense that Valley View is. But again, both teams are working on some offense and defensive reps to get them prepared for the playoffs that are going to start next week. So after the defensive timeout by Valley View, we've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Valley View Spartans 35, Eaton Eagles 7. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Valley View 42-yard line. senior quarterback Dawson Blaylock in the shotgun. It's back to pass, screen pass to Goyette, catches it in the flat, and he drives forward, lowers his head, and he's going to be out to around the 33-yard line of Valley View. Gain of 11 yards, and that's good enough for an Eaton Eagle first down. Good play call there by the Eaton Eagles after the timeout. Valley View was geared up to get after the quarterback, and they were able to have Goyette just slip out, and nice easy dump off screen pass. Blaylock in the shotgun pass. He's back. He's got some pressure. Hit as he throws, and that ball's going to be overthrown. Pressure provided by number 53, Gavin DeGroat. And again, the uniqueness of an overthrown ball where the Eaton Eagles have to go retrieve the ball. And it's still just hanging out in the end zone. So Eaton does get another ball from the sideline. This quarterback brings it in from the sideline, and the clock is stopped. The incomplete pass at 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Play clock down to 8 seconds for Eaton. Blaylock in the shotgun. Quick handoff to Goya up the middle, and he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage. It's like number 11, Braden Gibbs on the tackle. No gain on the play for Goyette. Going to be 3rd down and 10.
3rd down, 9.
So a big 3rd down conversion here for the Eaton Eagles. Come out in the 2x2 receiver set. Blaylock in the shotgun, Goyette to his left. Blaylock back to pass. Got a man over the middle, and nice play by Austin Sidman to break up that pass. It looked like Trevor Long had a catch over the middle on a deep post route. Just couldn't come down with it. Austin Sidman with a nice hit as soon as he caught the ball. Break up the pass. So this is going to be 4-down territory for the Eaton Eagles. It's going to be 4th and 10, the Valley View 33-yard line. Nice play design by Eaton. They had the receiver open, and good pass. He just couldn't come down, and give credit to the Valley View defense. And Valley View's looking to make another stop here on 4th down. Blaylock back to pass. He's got Long over the sideline, and he is met immediately by Billy Caruth, forced out of bounds, and that's going to be an incomplete pass and a turnover on down. So after a few unnecessary defensive penalties, Valley View was able to regroup after a timeout and get their 2nd turnover on downs of the evening. So we're going to see the Valley View offense once again for the 3rd time in this corner. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So Valley View's going to come out. Owens in the shotgun set. You got Musgrove and Hypes. Ferguson at the top. Jacob Clark in the backfield. He's going to take a quick handoff, and
Jacob Clark on the carry up the middle, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like a little bit of a high snap there, and Owens was able to get it.
On the play by 52, Cameron Lewis.
Just
2nd down and 10.
Just looked like there just wasn't some rhythm on that play. 2nd down and 10 for Valley View. Troy Coulter back in the game for Hypes. He's down at the bottom of the screen with Musgrove in the slot. Owens under center, back to pass. Out. He's got Musgrove in the out, 15-yard out, and unfortunately Liam wasn't able to hold on to that ball. There is a penalty flag at the line of scrimmage. And this is going to be another dead ball penalty. This is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's going to be a dead ball penalty against Valley View.
Move the ball back 50. It was after the play, so the play will
So
count.
that'll be 3rd down and 25.
Third down
Since
long.
it was a dead ball penalty, there will be. It'll not repeat the 2nd down.
Come on, bud. Hey, coaches, settle your players down.
Fortunately, Valley View's had 3 15-yard penalties over the last 2 possessions. And you'd like to see them just settle down and get back to playing some football. So 3rd and 25 for Valley View on their own 15-yard line. Got Caruth in motion. Owens with a shotgun snap. He's back. He's got Coulter over the middle. The 40. He's at the 50-yard line, and he will be tackled down across the field at the 43-yard line. Really nice play. Owens to senior Coulter. And there's not too many plays you draw up for 3rd and 25, but it looks like just throw it to number 18, and that's always a good play call. So that 40-yard pass play from Owens to Coulter will net Valley View a 1st down, and now they're in Eaton territory. Quick handoff up the middle to Jacob Clark. He's out to about 4 yards gain on that before he's driven back by a couple Eagle players.
Peppers on the play, number 35, Ethan Howard.
To go in the 3rd quarter. Maybe this is the point where if you're Valley View, you start running a little bit of clock here. Owen's going to be under center. Musgrove in motion. Quick handoff to Clark up the middle.
Jacob Clark on the carry up the middle.
Another good hard run by Jacob Clark. It's going to be about 3 or 4 yard gain for Valley View.
Bring up 3rd down.
And that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Less than 4.
If Valley View elects to just let the clock run out. It looks like they're going to do that. So that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, where you've got Valley View 35, Eaton 7. And a real good 3rd quarter for Valley View, where they got the turnover off the opening kickoff, were able to punch it in, got a good return on a punt.
All right, in the 3rd quarter,
Benefited off
a
personal foul penalty, and were able to have a touchdown, and then came up with a defensive stop and turnover.
You can access MVCC from your Roku. Looking at the home page, select the Add Channels option. This will take you to the Roku channel store, where you can find the Search Channel option on the left side of the screen. Enter in the word Screenweave and the Cablecast icon will pop up. This is a free channel, and it is where you will find different PEG access programming, including MVCCs. Once you add the channel, you can find it on your home screen with all of your other favorites. Inside Screenweave, you will find the Miami Valley Communications Council, among other access channels. Browse through pre-recorded council meetings or check out what is happening in any of our 4 MVCC channel streams.
And welcome back. We're just getting ready to start the 4th quarter here. Valley View Spartans 35, Eaton Eagles 7. Again, this is being live streamed as the game of the week, brought to you by MVCC in this final game of the regular season SWBL showdown between the Eagles of Eaton and the Spartans of Valley View. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Valley View. Caruth in motion. And they're going to pause and reset the play. Musgrove in motion. You're going to have a counter back to the right with Caruth, and he's got a little bit of room and good hard run for about 10 yards down to the 28-yard line. Good cross-action play by Valley View. And again, they do that so very well. They go in motion. They see if the defense is going to shift or do anything, and then they come back and then they call the play and go from there. You see a lot of colleges do that too. I think anytime you can get an advantage on one side of the ball. So Valley View, the tight shift. Fake to Clark up the middle, and Owens has got some room out to the right. He's going to be down for an 8-yard gain. a good fake up the middle to Jacob Clark, and then Owens just took it and had a nice hole. Give credit to the offensive line there. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for Valley, and again, I think you're going to see a lot of runs for the final fourth quarter as they'd like to just get some time off this clock. And Musgrove in motion. Handoff up the middle to Jacob Clark, and he's got some room. He's down to the 10-5. Touchdown, Valley View. Jacob Clark. 2nd touchdown of the night. This one on the ground. So a 19-yard touchdown run up the middle. Nice run by sophomore Jacob Clark. Had the nice screen pass for a touchdown on the ground. So Valley View's going to be up 41-7 with the extra point. Caden Phillips on the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left. So that's going to bring the score to Valley View 41, Eaton 7. And with the high school rules of having a lead by 30, we are going to have a running clock. The clock will still stop on normal change of possessions, but we'll continue to run on first down, movement of the chains, running plays. So a little bit similar story to last week for Valley View. They came out and traded touchdown scores, and
Trevor Long.
this game was tied 7-7, and since then Valley View's been able to put up 34 unanswered points. And again, if you're Eaton, as you're heading into playoffs next week, you'd like to have some positive plays and some positive things to review on film session. So it'll be interesting. They've mostly been through the air, and we'll see if they continue to try to pass or if they try to work some things on the ground. So Caden Phillips will be set to kick off. Valley View 40-yard line, set on the opposite hash. And yes, the clock is now running. High kickoff fielded by Martin at the 10-yard line. He's up the middle. He's met right about the 30.
Martin,
right about the 26-yard line by Valley View. And again, give Valley View special teams credit tonight. They have really dominated that matchup versus the Eaton Eagles special teams.
56, Zach Myers.
So the clock is stopped for change of possession, but then we'll start running on the
28-yard line.
Referees ready for play. So Eaton is going back to sophomore quarterback, Ebright. So it looks like the seniors' night is done. And he's just going to hand off to number 6 up the middle, and he's met immediately by a convoy of Valley View Spartans. And that was freshman number 6, Braden Deem on the carry.
By Tyler Brock.
So a gain of 1. And, yeah, it looks like we'll see if Eaton's going to air it out. It looks like they do have. Looks like, yeah, they do have some different skill players in for this. So Ebright back to pass. He's got his receiver out into the flat. And even though he stepped out of bounds, they're going to keep this clock going. So gain of about 3 on the play. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Eaton Eagles on their own 34-yard line.
About 7.
Valley View is also able to get a few substitutions in on their defense. Ebright in the shotgun, and he is going to be wrapped up for a sack. Nice play, shooting through the line. Looks like that's number 11. Braden Gibbs on the sack for
Brock
Valley
Eaton
View.
going to be sacked in the backfield by number 11, Braden Gibbs.
It's going to bring up fourth down for Eaton, and it looks like they are going to bring on their punt team. So again, if you're Eaton,
some Blaylock goes
the
into
Valley
punt.
View return,
Logan
punt return
Tays
has
and Billy
been
Caruth deep.
electric all night long. And again, I don't see any way that you punt this to Tays, but it is a short punt. It's going to get a bounce, and it is going to get a favorable bounce for Eaton, and they're going to be able to down it.
Punt will be down
At the Valley View 38-yard
Valley
line.
View territory, 38-yard
So again,
line.
if
First
you're
down,
Eaton, that
Spartans.
was the best case scenario for a punt. A little bit short, got a fortunate bounce and roll on the turf. And we are down to 8 minutes and 9 seconds left for Valley View.
Also, Spartan fans have been informed there will be
So if you're
a
Valley View,
unless things change, a JV game.
you like what
here
you've seen the
next
past 2
Friday
weeks,
night. I don't
especially
know
after
who
those
against.
two hard-fought losses in overtime.
Next Friday night,
Two SWBL rivals,
5
Belgrade
o'clock.
and Franklin. And it'll be interesting to see if Valley View's got the week off
Right
next
here,
week,
Barker.
if they get a bye in the playoffs. We're going to see a change in personnel for Valley View offensively. Number 33, Micah Valenti, in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Handoff up the right.
Bryce Reed on the carry. Gets out of
Number 20,
about
Bryce
a
Reed.
yard out to the 39.
Quick handoff to the right-hand side. Gain
Second
of
on the play by
1,
Zachary Schaefer.
1.5. Be
Second down.
second and 9 for Valley View. Villainy in the gun. Reed offset to the left. Motion is going to be Valenti with the quarterback keeper to the left, and he's going to be tackled after about
Michael Valenti on the carry.
a 2 to 3 yard gain.
Good tackle by Schaefer again, Zachary Schaefer. Gain out to the across the 42.
So this should bring up a third
down.
and 6 for Valley View from their own 42-yard line. And these are real good reps for Valley View's underclassmen to be able to get out here on Friday night. And it looks like they get to play again tomorrow at Eaton for the JV game. Snap, mishandled by Valenti, able to pick it up. He's off the side, and he's got a hole. He's up the middle. And Valenti runs over the cornerback. And what a play by Valenti, where he's able to make something out of nothing and absolutely trucks the Eaton defender for a first down.
First down, Valley View at the Eaton 41.
So that's going to be a first down. And again, nice run by Valenti on there, and a little exclamation point on the end. So Valenti's going to be back in the shot. Trips to the left. Bryce Reed offset to the left. Valenti takes the snap. Looks like he was having an option with
Valenti
Reed. He
keeps the
kept
ball
it up the
himself down to
middle.
about 40-yard line, tackle by number 50.
Gain of 1 for Micah Valenti. It's going to be second and
9.
The Eaton 40-yard line. Brings 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it looks like Valley View's content to run the play clock down as long as they can. Valenti in the shotgun. Schaller in motion. And Valenti with the pitch. Out to Bryce Reed to the left. He cuts up, and he's ahead of steam and lowers his shoulder. He's going to be
Goes back up 35-yard line.
good looking play.
Tackle by number 5, Garrett
QB
Cole.
option to the left, and Valenti with a
Third
nice
down,
pitch
4.
out to Reed. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Valley View at the Eaton 35-yard line. Valenti down on the sideline, getting the play call. And we are at 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Valley View 41, Eaton 7. Valeni in the shotgun. Got Bryce Reed offset to the right, trips to the right. Valeni rolls out to the right, and he's got a little bit of room. Nice spin move. Good pursuit tackle by the Eagles. It looked like he had some yards, and then they were able to close it down. So a gain of about 1 that's going to bring up a 4th and 3 for Valley View. And again, if you're Valley View, you're just content with letting the play clock run, keep the ball on the ground, get some good reps with some underclassmen. So looks like Valeni's going to start out under center here. Quick pitch out to Bryce Reed to the left. He's got some blockers out here, and he's going to be cut down by number 7.
Chris Atkins.
Good tackle by freshman Chris Atkins for the Eaton Eagles, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Eaton at their own 35-yard line.
It's going to bring us to 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Valley View 41, Eaton Eagles 7. MVCC game of the week, final regular season game for these SWBL rivals. So Eaton's going to take their similar 2x2 set shot for Ebright. He's looking to pass. He's got number 5 down here, little juggle, and they're going to call that incomplete. So he juggled the ball, and
pass is incomplete.
Eventually was able to maintain possession of it, but he was out of bounds when he finally possessed it. That was sophomore Garrett Cole as the intended target. So the incomplete pass does not stop the clock, as we are in running clock, and 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Ebright in the shotgun formation. They're going to run. It looked like a quarterback option. Valley View had that read perfectly. And that's going to be Bryce Reed.
Bryce Reed, sorry.
Bryce Reed on the quarterback sack in the backfield.
2nd down and 15.
And if that goes down officially as a sack for Bryce Reed, I think that's 1 more than his dad got. Still waiting on the stats book to confirm. Ebright, shotgun pass, throws out to the flat number 6. Good gang tackle by Valley View. Again led by Bryce Reed, number 20.
On the play by number 20.
Also along 56, Zach Myers.
66, Damian Clark.
So this is going to bring up 4th and 12 for Eaton.
4th down, about 12.
Minute and 10 seconds left. Looks like Eaton is going to punt. So you got Braden Lynch
Good punt formation.
and Hunter Piasecki back to return the punt for Valley View.
Braden Lynch. Deep.
Here's a snap. Punt is off. It's a high, low punt. Looks like it's going to bounce out of bounds around the 40-yard line.
Punt will travel out of bounds around the 41-yard line. 1st down, Valley View.
And they're going to stop the clock here with 29 seconds left. And maybe we have time for 1 more play. But again, good showing by Valley View tonight. And actually, they're going to reset the clock and they're going to just let the time run out. So, it looked like to be a potential back and forth game with a score tied 7-7 after the first 2 possessions. Valley View then comes away with 34 unanswered points. It's going going to come away with the SWBL victory for their final game of the season. 41-7 for Valley View, as now they look forward to the playoffs. And
once again, I believe we have a JV game here next Friday night.
MVCC game of the week. This is Aaron Fott signing off.
Also,
good night.
2 weeks.
You can access MVCC from your Roku. Looking at the home page, select the Add Channels option. This will take you to the Roku channel store where you can find the Search Channel option on the left side of the screen. Enter in the word Screenweave and the Cablecast icon will pop up. This is a free channel, and it is where you will find different PEG access programming, including MVCCs. Once you add the channel, you can find it on your home screen with all of your other favorites. Inside Screenweave, you will find the Miami Valley Communications Council, among other access channels. Browse through pre-recorded council meetings or check out what is happening in any of our 4 MVCC channel streams.